Well, as you know, I've been talking about these flanges and drilling them out and trying to find the fastest possible way to do it. And I think I have. Basically, minus, pilot holes and all the other crap, annular cutter works amazing. Takes less than 3 minutes to go through these plates. But um, this is the slug left over. But it's a heck of um, a burden on my mill because again, I don't have a full-fledged uh, horizontal bridge port. I've got a benchtop one, and it rattles and clangs and bings and dings, and I don't like it. I don't want to risk, you know, shredding my gears on that milling machine just to drill a hole through some plate. So my idea is, since I know the annular cutter works good, this is the most rigid machine I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an adapter, uh, basically to hold the annular cutter in a collet. This is a Brown and Sharp number 11 taper collet. Now, I only have one of these. These are not cheap. They're $100 each on eBay. And that's the new ones that are on eBay don't look that good. This one was actually very heavy duty. I paid $70 for this one, but as you know, the world's gone to hell and everything's going up. So now the new collets are more expensive and cheaper material wise. But that said, all I got is a 7/8 opening, and most of the annular cutters are 3/4. So I'm going to make an adapter, one that will go in here and then hold the annular cutter. And that will allow me to put this in here and hold the plate hopefully sideways. So what I need to make now is some kind of a mount that will hold the plate for me so I can drill it with this machine. So that's basically what this adventure is this time around. Stay tuned and I'll show you some more. One of the first things now I'm going to have to do is figure out the distance of these T-slots for the fixture plate that I'm going to make. Because what I think I'm going to do is something like this, not out of aluminum, but out of steel. It will sit across this whole table. And I think I'm going to mill it so it sits in these slots. I'll have a little bit that will go down and hold it straight. That way I know every time I put the fixture plate on this milling machine, it's straight to that cutter. I think it'll save me some time in the future. Might take me more time to, machine it, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. So let me measure this up and see what we got. I downloaded a program that records my screen on my computer. Basically, what I was trying to do here is show you guys what I'm talking about for this fixture. Now, you can see the bottom tabs. Those will fit into the slots on the table and hopefully keep everything straight. There's two pieces now, the top and the bottom, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to machine them separately, and then I'm going to weld them together. Because I'm not going to make this out of one solid piece of steel. That would be ridiculous. not to mention it would take me forever. So 2 of those with a 9-inch flange, just for drilling a hole, should be perfect. If, I don't know, for some reason there's some kind of deflection happening, I could always throw in a gusset if I have to, but I really can't see that happening. Not with 1-inch thick steel. And I'm hoping that the welding doesn't throw in too much deviation. I mean, it shouldn't. Again, this is just for drilling a hole that doesn't have to be too precise. It's just so I can do it on my milling machine, my big heavy-duty milling machine. I did another screen thing, whatever you want to call it, recording, and the next recording is doing the holder for the annular cutter. Now, as you heard in the video, I don't have a big variety of tooling for my milling machine, my big mill. I basically have, well, I mean, that's not true. I have a lot of cutting wheels and I have a lot of stuff to use the milling machine as it is, but not with actual collets. So having only one collet that has a 7/8 hole, I'm very limited to what exactly I can do. I looked on eBay. They do have collets, but they look really cheap, and I'm not 100% sure if they're going to fit. This one I knew would. It was a reputable name. The new ones, not so much. I might roll the dice and take a chance in the future, but, that's neither here nor there. So, all I'm doing here is showing you guys, start to finish, the process that I took to basically make this adapter. Now, all it's essentially doing is, one end is 7/8 to fit into the collet that I have, and the other end is 3/4 to accept the end of the annular cutter. The annular cutter, I forget the name of the style of the shank. I think it's Weldon, where you've got the screws that cinch down. But anyway, so when I'm designing this adapter, I am going to use the set screws for this drill, whatever you want to call it, annular cutter. Also, I'm going to buy the next size up, because I bought the 1 3/4, which is fine, but technically the hole should be 1 3/16. So since it worked out so well and it went so fast, I am going to get the correct cutter. That way, nothing can come back on me. I was already told it'd be okay, but I'd really rather make it to the drawing. At the end of this, I'm going to put up a picture of what I got for Father's Day, if anybody actually makes it to the end of any of my videos. And for any of you dads out there, hey, happy Father's Day. There isn't going to be any more sound after this, because I don't have sound. I don't have a microphone on my computer to do the screen videos. So that'll be it for the sound. The video will continue on until it's done. I think there's another 2 minutes or so. But in any case, hope everybody's doing well. Have a good weekend, and take care.